Alright, so
Okay.
last time I remember I had the chittering coming somewhere from the sooth.
Yes.
Yes, the chittering was coming from this.
Okay. Yeah, because all the icky boys were coming from
Here.
over here.
But
Can I change my pin color?
different instance.
Is that a thing I can do?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone here present, roll me a perception check.
Are we putting him in now, or is he joining later?
He will join in a bit. I have a special place for him.
Alright, you said perception.
Perception.
Yes, perception.
Come on, +6. Don't make me change my dice. I'll take it.
Alright, so then...
I'm not the lowest, but I'm not the highest.
Almerdini. Oh, there she is.
Oh my fucking god!
Jeez, nat 20 +6.
She sees all colors.
She sees the spectrums we don't.
She sees all sounds.
All sounds and tastes all colors.
So, Ken and Chen, your Harangon senses are just going haywire in the sense that you have that sort of animalistic instinct of there's danger all around you. So every little noise of a rock falling, every little sound, whether real or imaginary, it just sort of like draws your attention from just the previous experiences. Everyone else, you hear the chittering actually fading further to the south, almost like it's a moving pack of something. Equinox, roll me either animal handling or history.
Oh no.
Whichever one works better for you.
Oh.
1 second.
Fizzle and burn out.
Alright, so you've heard many creatures in your travels sound like this before. Most often they usually dwell in like underground caves or within ruins that have been long since lost to time. Just a lot of like places with a lot of crevices, cracks, shadows, all that jazz. You're not exactly sure what creature it is, but at the very least, you know it's a rather large insect-like creature.
Gross.
In fact, anyone hear that? In recent history, you've actually dealt with 3 different types of insect creatures. Extra large cave spiders, a rather mutated crab spawn, and a creature you didn't know the name of because you didn't have prior knowledge, but it looked like a mix between a spider and a scorpion that usually hung out on ceilings.
That's fucking disgusting.
New friends.
But yes, they've all traveled south, and as far as you can guess, there's probably about 6, maybe 7 of them.
Okay.
Would you care to investigate?
I mean, I know I would.
Yes, sir. Yep.
I mean, we don't know any of that. We just know that there's sounds coming from the south.
Exactly. I would love to see what's making the sounds.
You wanna go check that out?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
South we go. I'll be sure to try and bring your undead bony boy, EQ. Just gotta remember what type of creature he is.
Oh. Shit.
Is it supposed to be gray?
This is the first. Just scroll out and
Go up
find
north.
it.
Oh.
He's fogged the hell out of this war.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's the hide one. I need to...
He's fogging more.
He's trying to reveal more, actually.
The spiders are vaping.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, it's funny you say that, because there is actually a very heavy fog covering the area. It's a very dense fog.
Okay. Well.
But, now that you're here, everybody roll perception checks with advantage.
Oh, I love that.
I'll take that.
Well, shit.
Oh, she's still
That's
fucking
fine, because
beat me.
the DC on this is still very low.
Okay.
You hear chittering coming from just all around you to the south. And for both Destiel and Equinox, since you both rolled above 20s, you do see what looks to be a dilapidated large building. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but if you zoom out on your map, Undead, like scroll out.
I did. You gotta give a sec.
I see. Do you see the trail that I'm leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Yes.
over here is a shape of a dilapidated building, very large. Looks mostly intact, but for the most part, definitely doesn't. Even though it looks large and mostly intact, not exactly someplace you would want to hold up.
You said it was a church?
No, it's a very large building, not a church.
Oh, for some reason I heard church and I don't know why. I want to see it.
Oh. You don't need your tank. Good.
Tread carefully.
+1 in con.
My tokens are still taking a while to load for my
Understood.
companion.
You know, it's sad when an old man moves faster than you, Orden.
So turn you back up, you were a little out, and I turned down a little bit. You're quiet.
Shock horror.
Discord, what are you doing?
I'm trying to remember what your old creature was specifically for your corpse.
It was just a ghoul, skeleton.
He was just a guy. He was just a goofy little guy. He was having fun.
Because it was mostly bones. It's not like there was a corpse there, so that's why it was a skeleton.
Ah, there it is.
Hey, bud. He's so happy. Look at that smile.
Only a smile a mother can love.
Fair.
There we go.
Hey, I love him. Reanimated friend. I love him. We have to protect this man. This lad.
I am going to send my reanimated friend ahead of the party.
What the fuck, dude? Trudging on along.
To be like
Jesus.
grandfather.
He said, yeet, I'm out.
I'm a curious old man. Haven't you learned?
I know I've had to throw your ass over my fucking shoulder and run with you out of the city already.
It was a piggyback ride. You didn't throw me over your shoulder.
Same thing.
Whatever.
And it was willing. And
I remember
greatly
grabbing you by
appreciated.
I remember grabbing you by the waistband and just throwing you back.
Huh.
I know what you're talking about.
You got knocked on your ass and I grabbed you when I ran by.
Nope, don't know what you're talking about.
Them old man bones got all rattled.
Anyways.
I'll rattle your bones.
Fucking bring it.
So, you're actually starting to approach what looks to be the walls of a rather large-looking manor.
Okay.
For flavor. I want to climb the fence to see the building closer. Not gonna go
Roll
through
me
the
out.
thing.
Maybe we should discuss some things.
If you're gonna do that, roll me acrobatics.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping it would be kind of lower, but I'll take it.
Man, bitches last time because he can't roll high, and now he's mad he got a 17.
I'm happy I got a 17.
I'm gonna be like, wait, and I'm gonna hop the fence after him.
I'm not gonna have you roll acrobatics because you're not an old man.
I'm just
Look
going
at
to
that sweet
walk
clip you did
around
earlier.
then. The
Yeah,
smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Did the fence crack under my fucking armor weight? Did it fall apart? Did I eat shit?
Oh, I hear the dice. You had to ask.
Roll me acrobatics.
Woo! Let's go, baby. We love rolling.
Please be low.
You're sure it's acrobatics, not athletics?
No, it's acrobatics for this.
Oh, you're right.
Damn right, I'm right.
It's a fence. Please.
It's a 12.
As you,
Wait.
as you cross over this fence, you do hear one of the boards, and as you look back, one of the boards actually did crack right as you jumped over, but you managed to catch yourself in time.
Yay. Fuck. Turns out the fence was a mimic. It's wrapped around your fucking ankle.
Is there anything unusual about the manor and the surroundings?
That's what I was gonna say. If I can...
So, the one thing that is rather unusual is the plant life, for some reason, is still green.
Huh.
It's surprisingly still alive, despite the fact that most of the vegetation that you've seen up till this point has been pretty much dead, in all honesty. It looks like something is keeping these plants alive.
Do we all notice
Roll
this?
me. I mean, if you the rest of you want to roll nature or perception, whichever one works.
I'm okay.
I
So
want.
we did it,
I got a line I want to say. Oh, I accidentally cleared it.
Perception. Oh, I go blind. I'm still staring at that fence post.
I only got a 10.
Wow.
Oh, look.
Hey, Caleb.
Hmm?
Guess I just got the first nat one of the night.
Better now than in combat.
Destiel, you notice that these plants are green, but for some odd reason, they're not dead. But you don't know enough about nature magic to say whether or not they're still alive because of some spell on the grounds, or that there might be something else going on. You're a bit hesitant.
That's all I
Equinox.
needed.
Yes, sir.
You absolutely know that this is not normal. Something is keeping these plants alive in a very unnatural way. And Ken and Chet, this is actually pretty interesting considering that you're right next to the smaller shed building. You hear the clattering of rocks coming from this direction, actually. And as you turn to look, you actually hear as if someone bangs on the wall.
I'm gonna go investigate then.
What
All
I
right.
do.
The brave little bunny.
I'm gonna move closer to the steps of the manor with my little undead buddy.
I'm not moving until I know whether or not that fence killed me.
The fence did not kill you.
Oh, thank God.
Uh,
Did I go blind? Did the fog increase?
no, I'm typing something right quick. Ken and Chen, do me a favor. Roll me a d20. Okay. Um, you see a door right in front of you in this area, but it looks like it's been blocked by some wreckage. As far as you can tell, you could probably kick through this door, but you're not sure if there's something's going to become spilling out like rocks and rubble.
Can I hear or smell anything behind it? Being that, you know, I'm a rabbit and have heightened senses.
Roll me perception.
Man, this is a rabbit.
My hero's perception. I'm gonna have
The rest
Destia.
of you.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
God, I would love to be that man right now.
Before I say what you see, Ken, is there anything else anyone wants to do before he probably goes Kung Fu Panda 2 on this door?
I want to point out that where you've put this guy right here, this just looks like FO, so I can't stop looking down there and thinking, fuck off.
There you go.
That's it.
Nope.
That's all I got.
Just sneak you.
Oh.
I'm going to lean over to Equinox. And I'm going. Like the plants here?
I do. They're unusual.
Any of them family?
Orden's gonna whisper.
Racism
Orden's gonna
on
lean
mic.
over and whisper. I don't think you're allowed to say that.
It's just a question.
Grandpa, we can't call them grazers anymore.
Just an honest question.
That might be a bit racist.
No. They don't have fruit.
What?
Alright. Casual racism aside, Ken and Chen, when you go up to this door, there are a few openings towards the bottom that you can actually get a good view through. It is, for lack of a better term, completely flubbernucked, this building.
Oh.
But you do hear someone whispering here.
I'm gonna try to talk to him, see if I can communicate with him.
I'm gonna move up closer now that I see him going through the door.
I don't think I've gone through the door yet. I'm just looking through a
No.
hole.
The door is still very much there. So what do you say?
As if there's anyone in there, please speak now or show yourself.
Who's there? Who's that?
What are you?
I hear typing.
Writing down some notes real quick so I don't forget something for another campaign.
Oh!
No, go ahead. This is a roleplay section. Do
You
your
did.
things.
He shouted out through the door if anyone was there. Come out or speak.
Well, we got our answer, didn't we?
No, did we?
Yeah,
You just said who's that? Who's there?
I said who's that? Who's there in a very nervous voice.
Oh, you're playing 4. I just thought you
Hello?
were adding commentary. Oh.
we're just a group of what do we call ourselves? Mercenaries?
Adventurers.
Adventurers.
Spelunkers.
City divers.
Pretty much.
Town watch.
Adventurers.
Just an old man.
A lot of good an old man adventure would do.
Well, that's rude. See
I am
if
a
I help
paladin.
you.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is Zier. What's yours?
My name is Olden. Almost said Karis. My name is Olden Redgrave. Do you
I'm
need any
Kenny.
assistance?
I twisted my ankle tripping over this rubble in here. If you could please get me out.
Ah, it'd be a shame if we didn't have a cleric out here to heal you. Call me old.
You are old. Shut up. Is there anything blocking the
heal you.
door? Is there? Are you safe if I kick this in?
I'm not sure. There looks like a beam above the door that's being held up, but it might be safe. There's some rubble in front of the door, though.
Are you clear?
I'm clear. I'm
Okay.
in the corner, away from it.
Well, I'm coming in then. Pardon me, Kanachin. And I'm going to fucking hoof the fuck out this door.
Okay.
That one.
Shut the
Roll me a
fuck up right
strength
now.
check.
You shut the fuck up right now. Okay.
Roll me a strength check, and then roll me an unarmed attack.
Uh-oh.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Where do I find unarmed in here?
It'll be under actions.
Yeah, I see. Hi-yah! Well, I mean...
You hit the door.
The
Roll
door is
damage.
obliterated. The building comes
It
down.
just vaporizes it.
Roll damage.
Hey, baby, let's go. Crit damage, baby, let's go.
Yep,
Fuck.
that's fine. This door didn't have much health. I now need you to make me a dex save. As you obliterate
Oh.
this door inward, you just sort of like karate strike it. At the moment you do, rubble starts spilling out.
So just a plain deck save?
Just a plain dex save.
Please! Okay. We're doing it right.
Yep, you managed to just barely dodge out of the way as rubble collapses in front of where you just were. But there's still just enough of an opening for you to crawl out without scraping yourself on anything, Zer, if you want to bring yourself out.
I'm gonna... Are you okay in there?
Hesitantly, just crawl out. Yeah, I'm fine. This
Oh!
dust you
Everyone run, it's Hot Topic!
killing.
Hot topic.
Wow.
I'm gonna reach
I
down
don't
and
know what
offer my
hot
hand to help.
was is, but I feel like that was an insult.
I want to reach in and try to help.
I
Really wounded?
Hot topic's an old
I
gothic
take your
store.
hand. And as I lift myself up with your help, I nearly collapse because of my twisted ankle.
Oh. God, I want to catch him. Gotcha. Well, Destiel, over here.
I cast healing word.
Never mind. You're
No!
useless.
Stop it! It's not your job, it's my job.
Destiel, as you, Orden, and Kanachan are gathering around this new individual, you hear Equinox whispering in her weird, druidy plant language, and you all watch as like a soft golden light envelops Zur, and Zur, you actually feel your ankle pop back into place. Good to go.
Thank you. What's your name?
Equinox.
As I said, Equinox. Thank you, Equinox. I appreciate it.
She's not very personable, that one.
Well,
What are
We
you
still
guys
haven't gotten
doing
her open
here?
up to us. I was going to ask you the same question. We are
I don't
here-
know.
diving
Last
into
thing
this?
I saw was
Oh shit.
a bright flash, and I found myself in this building.
A bright flash from within the city, or
Sir, as far as you remember, you were just traveling by
Yeah, I was
yourself.
just
And suddenly,
traveling.
boom! Bright flash.
so?
But they venues and release
Where do you hail from?
Here and there.
Fair enough. I guess none of us have really shared anything yet. Can't expect you to do the same. Well, we are here because we're trying to investigate the goings on in the city, the creepy stuff, the not so fun stuff, and all the stuff in between. And you're sure you have no idea how you ended up here?
I have absolutely no idea.
Wonderful.
All I remember is
All
the
right.
flash.
Okay, well, then I suggest you stick with us for the time being.
All right. For now.
Uh-huh.
Well, that bodes
Alright.
well.
Get, you might, Where's that coming? Can I try to zero in on where that's coming from? Or better yet,
Right up
Kanachin,
over here.
where's that coming from?
I don't know. Let me figure this out.
What
I
are
don't know,
your
let me ask God.
What are your rabbit eyes see, Cuttington?
Big old rabbit ears. Tell me where that's coming from.
Ken and Chen, Equinox, everyone who's looking over in this direction, roll me perception check.
Well, if we all heard the noise, it definitely turned.
I mean, I assumed I turned, but I guess I didn't state it.
Did roll a perception.
Yep.
Can I roll
Yeah.
perception, or am I still too caught up talking with Zer?
Everyone who wants to rolls perception.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Mine's rolling, but it takes forever.
Oh, piss in my goddamn jorts!
You know, you're too focused on
Oh my god.
your hot topic friend.
Look out, it's Hot Topic. Actually, I shop at Spencer's.
Oh.
I'm a Ross man myself.
Dress for less.
Fuck. Not sponsored,
got
but
his
please.
Destiel's got his brick in his back pocket. That's why he can't afford any real clothes, because he's got that Supreme brick.
God damn it. So, everyone here who's looking, it's very easy to see. There's a very large shape in this mist. It's not humanoid, and you hear the faint growl of like a very deep-throated creature.
Keninshin slowly backs up.
Kanachin? What is it?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it sounds massive.
Okay.
Hey, Orden.
Maybe we ought to get back in the building?
Orden,
Yes.
go poke it with your toothpick.
Yeah. Go poke it.
Alright, everyone, stay back. Ooh, here I go. Maybe, Alright,
As you're all talking, you see it move to right here, just at the edge of the mist.
great.
Well, whatever we're gonna do,
how
we should
about-
probably do it.
Hey, Zer,
Yes.
are you any hand in combat?
I've had my fair share.
Okay, well, stay back anyway.
I'd rather him not stay back.
I don't know what he is. He didn't
So-
tell us anything.
So, now that you're closer,
Glaive drawn.
as you're closer, oh, I love this so much.
Perfect.
make sure it's still.
I want to say before anything happens, I
Be ready to
want
back me up, please.
to do Emboldening Bond, which lasts for 10 minutes, and I want it on Orden, Equinox, and Zur.
Okay.
You guys stay within 30 feet of me, you get an extra D4 on your attack rolls.
Let's go. How do we do modified
All right.
attack roll?
So,
You just roll a custom D4.
Fair enough.
Orden, you ready? I don't think
Ready.
you're ready.
Fucking bring it. What do I got to lose?
He was not kidding about a dragon. He was being serious. I think I might have changed my Emboldening Bond to running like hell.
Run!
As you approach and you see this staring at you,
Yes, you're right. I will be happy to leave.
Why don't we belong here?
Shut up.
does anybody here speak Draconic?
Ooh,
As
I
a
think
matter of fact, no.
the one time I don't pick that.
I can speak Abyssal and Infernal.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, I love it. Do you say anything
I will
back to it?
boldly walk up to the dragon. What do you mean you are broken?
Druid.
Upon hearing you approach, you hear him mutter,
What is he saying?
I'm relaying the message as he is speaking to the rest of the group.
Gods.
Do you have a name?
if you want to let them
Translating.
know you cast Comprehend Languages, I would highly recommend it, because this will be fun.
I do.
Say again.
Let the dragon know that I cast Comprehend Languages and I can speak to him plainly.
As the rest of you notice, he goes from broken common to very guttural growls, and what you can only imagine is a very heavy ancient version of Draconic. Because most of you have heard Draconic in passing from other speakers of it. This sounds way far and back beyond what you know for Draconic. It sounds, between what you've heard before and this, it sounds a lot like the difference between someone speaking posh upper common from like noble speak and the regular peasant common.
Ah. Hello. Right.
But Equinox, he would actually look at you. You can see he is a dragon skeleton that is held together by a very green, ethereal, unnatural looking light. In fact, there's actually a wisp that seems to take the place of his tongue as he speaks.
The great burning golden star has broken time and has brought back many lost things. that should have stayed dead. I am one of those things. I do not know if your history remembers my son. I do not know if your history remembers my time, but I am Zertan, Lady Lord of the Northlands. I was held here very long ago by an ancient and powerful warrior. When last I was here, this city was but a hovel. And from what I remember, where they buried me, they built a grand house in my stead. A grand gravestone and a stark reminder. But it seems now, whatever has brought me back has brought back also other unnatural horrors. The likes of which not even I would wish to condemn.
Niki's still translating all this, yes?
Yes.
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 So are you friendly? Gotta know.
Friend or foe?
Friend or foe?
Snoop.
Were it within my power, I would have not account for the city or what place it. And if I were to rule, I would devour them all as a simple step. But as it remains, I am the shell of my former self. My power has long since faded, and I have long ago since made peace with my own death. To be brought back in such a manner, desecrated after such a grand battle, is an insult when I will not stand.
If I promise to help you and get your rest back, are you willing to help us in any way?
There is very little you can possibly do to return me to where I was now. But I have gathered many secrets since my revival. So many moons ago. The great fallen burning star lies in the center of this city. It is there the miasma that plagues this place holds the most strength. I have seen many of your kind traverse there, protected by all manner of spells, all manner of magic words. They all fell all the same, be it to the beasts who have dwelled there, or simply to the overpowering miasma that permeates the air.
But you can go in.
I can get closer than most, but even I am not immune to effects.
And he's actually going to gesture towards his left wing, and as you all look, the bone has actually rotted and molded, and it looks significantly softer than it should. Like, you can tell just from looking at it, that bone is no longer a hard case shell. It is soft, malleable, almost like gelatinous.
I need to check my inventory.
Was it the mists that did that to you, or was it something within them?
It was the mist itself. As I circled and bent closer, I felt my wing give way. The longer my instinct life, even in this form, I'm still a capable foe.
And for emphasis, he's gonna just crunch at the air.
Oh.
Might be asking a lot, but can I take samples from both wings? Maybe research to be able to help you out and maybe fix what's happened.
He's going to study you for a second.
I'm
and
going.
You can't really tell what he's thinking as he's just looking at you.
Why
Roll me
he's?
persuasion.
I would say why he studies me. Can I pull out a nice shiny amulet and offer it as a gesture?
Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. I am not good with persuasion.
I am.
I got a stab in.
I'm kind of excited to see this mold.
Yeah. I want to get enough samples that I can keep some and give some. But it's not looking very
You
well.
watch as he brings up the tip of his wing, and he bites off the very end bone, and he just throws it towards you. It looks like the end of a bat wing, you know, without the skin on it, the little claw, and it's very much covered in mold. It's a sort of black mold with a very noticeable fuzz, and it almost looks like it's a bit rotten as well. Like the mold itself is rotten.
How big is it?
About the size of your finger, your index finger.
Gonna look at Equinox. Got another vial.
That is all I
I
will
do.
allow you to do.
Can I see it?
You may. I hand him the vial.
How far forward was it thrown?
It was thrown basically right at your feet.
Okay, I'm gonna carefully try to secure it into the vial.
You mentioned
Okay,
the
Whoa. What?
I tell him thank you.
Yes. I'll also place the amulet a little further on the ground because dragons like shiny things, and then I will walk back.
I do not know what seek to placate you with. I am undead, and I wish to return back to my grave. This bauble holds no value to me. You seek to insult me after I give you such grace.
Not insult. Consider it a promise and a gesture to help you remember that I am going to find a way to help you get back to your sleep.
I know more than any other. Trinkets and baubles fade with time, just as bones and flesh. But your words carry no promise, and show me your actions.
Duly noted.
Orden is going to step forward. I want to pick up the amulet, and with my glaive, I'm going to slash my hand and coat it, place it back down, and step back.
Okay.
Blood oath.
And say, fuck, I've forgotten his name.
It's on the
Zertan?
bottom.
No. Hang on.
Oh, your god.
Yeah, I forgot his fucking name. Okay. And say, as a paladin of Lathander, I swear upon my life that I will set you free. By both my oath and my life, you will return.
See, so that dragon is still worshipped in these days then.
Indeed. Wherever mortal still draws life, or breath, my bad. Wherever mortal still draws breath, there will always be hope and there will always be faith.
I will hold you to keep a promise then.
And I will not let you down.
Nor will I.
And my axe.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Did not mean to add that there. I was trying to drag the map. God damn it.
Someone
There we
drop a
go.
gravel on the dragon.
Zertan is actually going to swing his head towards the manor.
I have heard scuttling inside. There might still be yet someone who lives here. thread of air. Or anything that lives in this godless city is not to be trusted.
And then he's gonna turn. He's gonna walk back into the mist.
Well,
Nice save.
seems like our to-do list gets ever longer, doesn't it?
I turn and walk towards the
You
manor.
don't hear. All right. I will say you don't hear him walk far before you just hear. You can assume that he's probably just like taking rest somewhere nearby.
Well, he pointed us to the manor. I'd say we check it out.
All right. So, for everyone who, God damn it, let me.
Let's hope that conversation wasn't longer than 10 minutes.
Oh my God. Hang on. There we go. Finally, I'm able. God, my page for some reason highlighted like the Zoom number, and as I was trying to drag, it thought I was trying to drag the 100. But anyways, for everyone who looked at the manor, there's a door here, a door here. Oh no, those are windows. A door here, and what you could assume to be a path leading to another entrance down here.
Well, the reanimated friend and them are over there, so I'm gonna go. I guess Cannon beat me to it. Speedy little man.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Okay,
I would like
really?
to check the main door.
What you doing, Equinox?
I'm just going around the side.
Alrighty. I'm assuming, Destiny, you're trying to look through the window there?
Yes, sir.
Roll me perception with disadvantage because these windows are caked in grime.
Can I try to clean them first?
Caked in grime on the inside.
Shit.
And now so is your fucking sleeve, you idiot.
Where was the main door?
Well,
again?
that turned an 18 into a fucking 7.
Where the
half.
reanimated friend is.
No, the reanimated friend is by one of the doors. This is
Oh,
the main
so-
door over here. But yeah, there's this door and this door.
As Cannon and I are approaching the other door, I'm going to lean down and go, just between you and me, I almost shit myself back there.
Yeah, there might have been a few pellets on the ground by me.
I was hoping you would say that.
Might have left a couple milk duds on the path back there.
So horrible.
Alright, well, up to the door I go.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow behind him.
First things first,
I might follow as
Destiel.
well.
It's very difficult to see through these. It's very difficult to see through these windows just because the grime inside has caked the windows in such a way it's extremely difficult. Oh, shnikes! Extremely difficult to actually peek through, and you can't exactly rub this grime away because you'd have to like already be reaching inside. These windows are also heavily latched.
Piss.
Can I hear anything from inside? Or, sense anything?
Roll me perception. You still going down the back alley, Equinox?
Yes, I'll wait for that perception to go, and then I'll tell you what I'd like to do.
21.
All right. You do hear some footsteps walking around inside.
Can I tell how many?
Sounds like just one person.
Well, since I'm assuming I hadn't noticed him listening, I'm going to reach up and I'm going to give that door a mean knock.
All right. Equinox, what were you wanting to do?
How does the exterior of this manor look? Is it disheveled? The windows tattered, the door creaky? What does it look like?
So, the outside of this manor, despite looking very aged, like the paint's peeling, Some of the boards, like especially higher up, are popped out of place a little bit. You could tell something happened inside this house, especially in the upper floors. But, excuse me. For the most part, it looks to be pretty good shape. It looks mostly intact, especially surprisingly here on the bottom floors where you'd think most of the action would be.
Okay, so I'm going to cast gaseous form and
Oh.
eke my way out the window.
Alright, which window?
The window by Destiel. So I'm going to, fade into a mist.
Alright. Destiel, as you're trying to peek inside, you hear Equinox actually coming up behind you. As you turn to look, as she walks, she goes from a solid form, and her skin starts to fade as if she were made of mist. And then you see the mist form of Equinox just right inside.
Must have been the cheese.
The howl of a
You
hellhound.
1 second.
Well,
Maybe a guard dog.
Alright. So,
Yes, guard dog, definitely.
Big vicious doggy. Rough.
Touch guard, much dog.
The problem is my dogs can hear it through my headphones, so they start going too.
alright. So, Equinox, as you come inside, you find yourself in what looks to be, as far as you can tell, a study. Or some sort of private room, like a sitting room, perhaps. There we go. There are some rather odd-looking pile of clothes, like right here and like right here. But for the most part, this place looks barren of life. Oh, wait. Damn it, I keep selecting the wrong tool. There we go. At the same time, Orden, as you knock at the door, Equinox, you actually hear it, and then you hear someone walking inside. You just hear, oh, I wasn't expecting guests. And Orden, before a few seconds have passed, the door actually opens. Oh, hello there. I wasn't expecting guests.
Hello.
Who are you?
My name is Alden Redgrave. I'm here as part of a dispatch sent from outside the city. Is everything okay? Are you okay?
As far as I'm aware, yes. I was just merely talking with my guests. If you
With
wish,
your-
come in, please. He's
Before
gonna
we go in,
step off to the side.
I want to take a real good look at him and see if there's anything off-putting. Because I've
He
moved
looks rather
over.
dirty. He looks rather dirty for an old man, but so far he's not giving off any very odd looks. He seems a bit more excited now that like he sees all of you. Oh, goody, more guests, more guests.
I'm going to whisper in Orden's ear, which, in assumption with how close Canon Chin is, he should be able to hear it with those little bunny ears. Equinox is already inside.
Oh, brilliant.
She must have ate a lot of beans because she turned into gas.
Yeah, well, let's hope he doesn't sniff her out then.
Sorry.
I was like, please
Spilled
don't be
my bag.
rolling. I was hoping
No,
that's what it
fucking-
was, because that was a lot of dice.
Yeah, I was trying to like get some of my stuff back in my bag, and I knocked the bag over a little bit.
No reverse stump back.
I got it. Alright. Equinox, what are you doing?
Hopefully staying hidden.
EQ?
You're muted, EQ.
Thank you.
My name's Jeff.
Heck.
I didn't say it earlier, but when Zer was saying hello and was trying to talk to us through the fucking door, I swear to God, he was about to hit us with an ooh-woo and I was going to log out.
And
I should
can
have.
you hear me?
Can hear
Yeah,
you
we
now.
hear you
There you
now.
We
are.
can hear you.
I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm going to float around here since I am in my misty form. It just might be like heaviness in the air if they might have been pipe smokers or if they have a fire going. I could kind of blend in with that.
There's no
Oh,
fire going, but roll me perception check while you're in your gaseous form.
Real quick, does she have to actively control the reanimated friend?
Once she got into gaseous form, he just sort of just stood there, just staring at the wall.
He's just clacking his skull against the windows, trying to walk through them.
Yeah, pretty much. Just,
He's not the brightest, but he's a nice friend.
Head
he's
empty.
not the brightest crayon in the bulb box, but you know he'll get there.
So has man just been standing here the whole time waiting for us to fucking either walk in or not?
I mean, to be fair, it's only been like 6 seconds since he stepped off to the side. He's politely waiting for you all to, decide to come in. Well, come on now, don't be shy. I promise I don't bite. Those days are behind me.
yes. On that note, Destiel will get very excited at another old man.
Well, that's wonderful news, but are you sure there's... Have you looked outside recently?
Oh yes, I've had a few party crashers try to break in, but it's nothing I couldn't handle. Oh look, there goes one of them now.
I'm against my better real-life judgment, but not against Orden's. I'm going to look behind.
Fucking behind you. You got 3 other people that could do that for you.
1 second.
He just left.
I take a quick look to see what he's talking about.
As you all look, he actually points over here on this direction, and you see a ghastly, ghostly visage of a very large serpentine ghost creature slithering along.
On better thought, I think it might be better inside. Move.
Yes,
You're
I
just
believe.
Quiet. Oh, I love
We'll
snakes.
definitely come inside. Why'd it have to be snakes?
Yeah,
I
he's a very
muttered
nasty
to my
individual, but
undead friend to go over towards the trees.
towards the trees? Which trees?
The trees to the left, like where the main door is, where the party is.
You mean
Oh,
like
I
where the
see.
snake
Okay.
went by, or okay, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
He will just stay there.
Roger that.
Snake
Wha-
bait.
While in here, I want to keep as keen as I can of observation on the surroundings to make sure nothing bad happens.
Okay.
And
Roll me
Zero is
perception.
already looking for things he can potentially steal.
Would a passive
Oh,
16
okay.
perception help with this?
Sir, roll me investigation.
Oh fuck.
Sir?
I rolled. It's just super slow and laggy.
I see. Fair enough.
Oh, okay. There's a way to fix that. Hang on, I do the same thing.
There it is.
Let me see if I can find it again for you. Oh, Finding a new tab.
For everyone that rolled, or for Destiel, it looks like a rather comely home. Some candles are lit. The food on the table looks relatively fresh. The water in the sink actually looks like it was added not too long ago. And there's a weird bundle of clothes, just like right next to the sink, right next to the door.
So for the sake of things, hold on.
And as you all walk in, the kindly old man closes the door. Yes, don't want a draft to get in. Very cold outside. I'll get the fire going.
I would like to investigate the pile of clothes closest to me to see if maybe it might be an incinerated person and those are their clothes, or something they decayed them, or any foul play.
And I want to cast Zone of Truth,
Okay.
which is a 15-foot radius, which I can designate it on something, and I would love, if you let me, for the sake of things, so it can move with me, I would love to cast it on my holy symbol.
Let me have a think about that. Wait, excuse me.
I'm gonna go reread it. It doesn't say anything about a fixed point, it just says a point of your choice within range.
Well, usually when it says like if it's a point of your choice, that usually means a fixed point, like just a specific location. It wouldn't travel with you unless it would say like you can cast it on an object.
True. It is a 15-foot radius. How big is everything around me? Oh, dude, from that wall to that wall's good. As long as he's not by the fireplace.
This is a 15-foot radius right here.
Well, that's fucking handy. I forgot they added that.
Damn right.
Yeah, that's the ruler, isn't it?
No, it's a new zone thing that they do, an overlay.
Yep,
you do
that's
cone
new.
overlays.
That is
Oh,
so
nice.
handy.
Yep.
Anywho, it is a 14 saving throw
Okay.
for charisma.
All right. While you're doing that, Equinox, give me 1 second. I will get to you. But Orden, actually everyone here who's watching the old man, as he's up by the fireplace, you just see him raise a spell or raise a hand. Just the fire just comes to life. Right in the fireplace. Ah, that's much better. Warm these old bones of mine. Now, Equinox, for your investigation, because you're in your gaseous form, you can't exactly sift through the clothes. You can only just stare at the pile. They're not singed. They look like they've been sitting here for a while, based on the flies that are like just hovering over it. But it just looks like it's just a big old clump of clothes.
I do have to state, by the way, everybody in that 15-foot thing has to make a charisma saving throw of 14 or choose to fail it. And my character would know if anyone failed or passed.
Hey, real quick, I found the fix for the lag in the browser. I don't know if you want to put me in agreement.
So we have to do a charisma saving throw?
Everybody in the
what about
15-foot radius does.
What did you say, Melody?
If you want to hop into another... Do you want us to hop into another channel real quick?
No, just solve it real quick, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
in your Chrome settings...
I'm not on Chrome on Opera.
Well, that makes things harder.
What would you do in your Chrome settings?
Yeah, what would you do? I might be able to figure it out from there.
So if your browser has it, you want to turn off hardware acceleration.
Right.
Because that apparently breaks it, and I just fucking No, I broke everything.
Damn. Well, good D&D session, boys. We'll pick up next week.
No.
Look, I'm coming back. Hang on. I hit. I didn't pull the tab out, so when I hit escape, I closed down everything, including fucking D&D Beyond.
Undead had that
I
problem
gotcha.
too. Oh wait, never mind.
All
I
right. So to
fucking
turn
hate
off
you.
hardware acceleration for Opera, go to Opera, go to Settings, then go to Advanced.
Where advanced? Where are you at? I should try typing this here.
I'm back.
Yeah, just type in the system acceleration.
Oops. Man, these are
Yeah, you're good. It's easy enough to move it back. Just
Sorry, I was
oh,
trying
well,
to,
by the
I
way,
was trying to
Undead.
fucking pan.
The old man passed.
Fuck.
Wait,
Well-
what? Hold on.
Everyone has to roll a charisma saving throw. That's inside
How do I
that
do
ring.
that? Just click
I'll
on
just do
charisma.
it.
Yes. And let me know. Well, you don't gotta let me know. I'll see it pop.
Well,
I'm
no,
pretty
it's not
well, I'm
charisma.
fucked.
No, that's a charisma
I'm-
check. You see the acrobatics skill? Look at the box to the left of acrobatics. Left. There you go.
Okay.
The charisma save.
Mine's
Yep.
currently rolling.
Aha!
Oh my god.
So, Orden failed.
Asshole. What did you
I
do to me?
failed.
Kenichi fail. EQ.
I
Charisma
failed with
save.
a 20.
No, I said Orden failed. I said you
Oh.
passed. Zer failed. And EQ beats it, right?
Yep.
Alright, so 2 of them are fine. Anyone that just failed can't tell a deliberate lie.
No, I wouldn't have done that anyway.
Well, this
Can't
also
what?
gives me tell a deliberate lie. You can tell
It
truth.
was mainly.
Oh god.
Yeah, you can't willingly lie. You can't tell something that you know to be a lie. Undead wasn't casting it for y'all. He was more so casting it for the old man.
Just unfortunately, it's a 15-foot zone, so
Boom.
Okay,
he
so
passed.
I'm
Yep.
going to apologize. I was digging through settings, so I kind of missed a good chunk of what was going on. Why are we casting a charm?
I'm casting it because I wanted to get the truth from the guy, in case he's
Okay.
putting up a ruse.
What did he say?
Nothing.
I
I'm
tuned
just
back in when
Hello.
you said the old man passed, and I thought you meant he just fucking died in his armchair. I was like, what?
No, since the moment we got to the door, the fact this guy is living in the city like this, my character's been suspicious. So in order to
Okay.
get straight
Cool.
possible answers from him, I did Zone of Truth. And unfortunately,
I
he
wanted
failed.
to make sure I didn't miss him saying anything important.
Yeah. Just all of a sudden, hello. Yeah.
I was like that. I mean, to be fair, it's not the weirdest thing we would have seen in this fucking city. So, can you really blame me for, you know?
Well, looks like I gotta do it the old way.
Equinox, are you actually moving like into this room?
Yes, I am.
Alright, let me do something right quick.
Why did you say it so fucking ominously?
Because she's stealthy right now. She's just a mess.
Oh, weird, look at that.
Yes, I am, and I'm
Another
going to
invite.
fill his fucking lungs.
Hey, since we have another uninvited guest, I will handle this 1 second, young men. He's gonna
Whoa.
walk over here. Oh, I gotta move it out of the way right quick. There we
You're
go.
good.
EQ, you're gonna see the old man come up and stare at you. Well, we can't have another one of you floating around. He's gonna snap his fingers. You're back to normal.
Falling on your ass on the floor.
You're not one of
No,
those
I
spooky
just
fellows that
float.
floats around.
Right above the ground so I can catch myself.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
That's no fun.
Oh, you're still. Ah, I see. You were navigating around pretending to be another one of those spooky floating fellas. I see. Well, hello
Spooky
there,
floating fellows?
dearie. Oh yes, you'll see them all around the city. I saw one that looked like my neighbor. Of course, he passed about 80 years ago.
Oh my god, old man is old. Destiel. You are no longer the oldest one here.
Debatable.
Now then, we go back to making soup here. For everyone who's wondering, he looks like he's probably about 60 years old. Looks like he's about 60.
I whisper to Destiel, "Dang, he's older than you, but you look older."
Hope that
That's
ankle.
debatable about age.
Hope your ankle doesn't mess up again. Be a shame if you need healed.
Nah, it feels pretty good.
Can you stop
You
being
better
pissy?
got me.
Oh my god.
He's calling me old. Anyways,
You
How-
are old.
Whoa.
It's a bit rude, but alright.
sure I can jog laps around you.
I didn't see you
But you all
jogging
watch
on your...
as he goes back to stirring a pot that wasn't filled with soup before.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna be playing here. How the heck are you alive out here?
Oh, well, I have my ways. I know a few tricks, sonny. I used to be an adventurer myself, you know.
Please don't.
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Motherfucker!
I was gonna do it.
No, that was old beige.
Oh.
Crossbow bolt right through the knee, unfortunately. But we were able to get him to walk again. No, he died of dysentery 2 years after that. No, I just
Dysentery.
retired.
No. Oh no.
Fuck, what's his name? I immediately go to Johnny from MGS whenever I hear that.
No, I just retired. Adventuring is a young man's game, and, well, I'm not so young anymore.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I moved into this house about 8 years ago. Found a couple of folks holed up here as well after that big old star hit the center of the city.
Oh.
That's actually
clearly-
him clearing his throat.
Oh, okay. So he's clearly not crazy. He knows
well.
about the star.
We had a lot of uninvited guests come around. Well, I tried my best, but I am an old man. Couldn't save everyone, but, well, he starts to look a bit distant, and then a bubble pops. Oh, that's right. I was talking about the falling star. Yes, that's a nasty old thing it is. Started making people all crazy like. Some people, a lot of wizards actually started melting. That was not a very fun show for the children.
Melting?
Melting.
Oh, no.
Melting.
And little Johnny was
Yep.
never the same again.
No, he got eaten by his parents.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck.
A lot
So-
of people who were actually pretty far from the blast site, but still within the range of the smoke that came out, well, they came out not so great looking. Shoot, I could have swore I saw old Jeb walking up the way a while ago. He died 60 years ago. Looked all mushy. Could have swore I buried him. Must have forgotten.
So, bearing all this in mind, why are you still here?
Oh, well, I tried to take care of the house and those that were left behind.
And how many of those do you find that aren't spooky fellows?
Well, let's see. I've got about... He starts counting his fingers. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 7 other friends here in the house. Well, what's left of them anyways. But
So-
there's a bunch of smaller critters out in the yard. Try and get rid of them, but they keep coming back.
I speak up to him and say, "What do you mean? What's left of it?"
Oh, wait, right over there. He's gonna point
To the
to
soup
the
pot.
no, he's gonna point to the suspicious clothes. I have a paralysis spell on them because they get a bit antsy when there's new people around. But I suppose I can show you. Snaps his
Oh,
fingers.
no.
You see the pile of clothes slowly start to rise up.
Ew.
It looks like a human body, lacking entirely of its bone structure.
Oh no.
Is this one
It
of those?
looks quite literally like a meat puppet, for all intents and purposes.
Is this one of those melted wizards you were speaking of?
No, this one's Cheryl. She was a nice little girl. Oh, hang on now. Snaps his fingers again as it starts like rushing towards him and just back into the very suspicious clothes pile that you saw before.
Ah.
Yes. Unfortunately, Cheryl didn't make it out of the smoke in time, and well, she didn't exactly take too kind to being turned. Kept trying to scratch me all like getting bitten mean. Her and the others are still scattered about here somewhere. I don't have the heart to bury him. I'm hoping I could probably find something to bring him back.
I see.
How long have they been dead?
What's the day today?
I don't know if dead is necessarily the correct word in this circumstance.
He starts counting on his fingers again. Ooh, yeah, last I checked, I think it's been almost a year now.
Well, that's out of my spectrum.
Yes, we did have a couple of clerics, but as you can tell, they didn't exactly last long. Ooh, soup's ready. He's gonna just walk right over the pile of clothes. Not exactly stepping on it, but just walking around it so casually. Oh, here we go. He's gonna grab some bowls from the sink. And there we are. Now, I'm not exactly a cook. That used to be the druid's job of our party. She retired here with me, you see. We were very good friends, but I still remember a thing or two.
And what were you in the group?
Ooh, I was the wizard.
But you haven't melted.
Nope. I don't know why. Though I will say, I did find myself feeling a bit tingly a while back. Felt a lot of itching crawling up and down my arms. But when I came here, it stopped. Haven't exactly been able to leave to go get new supplies, but I did learn a few tricks from the druid and the cleric, and I think the sorcerer, but I can't remember if he was from my party or if he was from that other group a while back. See, I get a lot of groups coming around here every so often. Keep saying they're trying to find ways to the star. I keep telling them it's a bit crazy.
Well,
As he's ladling the bowls, and he's setting them off to the side. They're just floating right next to him. Well, come down now. Soup won't bite. I made sure of it this time.
What do you mean by this time?
Yeah. You see, magic soup often takes on properties of whatever you put in it. Last time I had one of those little critters crawling about, I thought, well, I have had spider before, and it was not too bad, especially when roasted right, so I put it in. Next thing I know, soup was trying to bite me.
Gosh. I'll have to pass on the soup. My GERD is acting up.
Alright.
You know what? I'll take some.
Alright. A bowl of soup floats over to you.
Well, I've never been one to turn down hospitality.
Sorry, EQ, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, thank you. I'll just sip my mead in my water flask.
That's right. She fucking filled her water skin with mead.
Say, you look like one of them wood elf types. You don't eat meat, do you?
Occasionally.
Ah. Huh. I'm gonna have to have an old word with that druid when I find her. She told me all wood elves only eat fruits and vegetables, no meat.
No.
Huh. Well, whatever the case. Alright, if you don't want your soup, more for me.
I take a long draw from that water flask.
Human interaction. It's rough.
As you take a long draw, enough where you would actually, like, probably empty a good chunk of your skein, as you finish drinking, You feel it start to fill back up.
And that makes me extremely happy, so I drink more.
Oh god, we're gonna have a drunk elf in our party now.
Roll me a con save with advantage.
I was waiting for it.
You're a heavy drinker. You get advantage.
Well, the more she
Constitution
drinks,
saving
the more
throw.
difficult. I said the more difficult, or the more she drinks, the more difficult the save.
I know. I'm just. It was funny. You know your way around some liquor.
I do.
Yep,
Well-
you make it.
Okay.
Yep. Made sure to cast a little bit of enchantment on this place since I've been living here so long. A lot of my food and water restocks after a day or so, but the smaller things do refill on their own. Thankfully, I finally got the spell to work where it doesn't drain me no more. Ooh, I was gassy back then.
No.
So how does this soup taste exactly?
It tastes actually pretty good, despite the fact that it looks like a very dark shade of green. It tastes pretty good. It's almost like it's like a lentil soup with like hints of chicken and a little bit of broccoli chunks in it.
But it's chicken.
No, it's chicken. It's just like chicken flavoring, chicken stock.
He had some bouillon cubes.
But come on now, make yourselves at home. While you're here, nothing will break in. I made sure of that after the last few uninvited guests.
How?
I have my ways, sonny. And he taps his nose all cheeky like.
Well,
We do have some spare bedrooms upstairs. I made sure to get rid of all the spooky floating boys upstairs as well, so they shouldn't be bothering you anymore.
more of these spooky fellows, huh?
Yeah, ever since that star fell from the sky all them years ago, well, town's been acting rather crazy. See, a lot of them spooky boys, a lot of people who I thought I buried. Could have swore I heard something slithering outside, but I wasn't too sure.
So, okay.
And a while back, I thought I heard a lot of people walking around and moaning all mean-like, but I couldn't be too for certain. Couldn't go too far from the house.
So considering everything we've done since we got here, about how long has it been?
It has been almost 2 hours.
Fucking, that's our limit.
I was about to say. Well, I guess we have no choice but to stay.
Or book
not
it
gonna
like
get any-
hell.
We're not going to get any rest out there, and I don't like our odds sprinting back through the city, not with what we've seen.
Oh, you're trying to get back to the gates?
Yes.
I mean,
Ah, so they're still sending people in. I see, I see. Well, if you want to stay here until you think it's safe, feel free.
What
I'm
about
gonna
the,
lean over? Oops, sorry.
say, what about the mist that causes problems for everybody?
Well, for some reason, it don't come into this house for some odd reason. I'm not too sure of it myself. I've still been trying to study it, but, well, I don't exactly have my tools with me, so I haven't made much progress.
Do you have notes?
I have a few lying about somewhere. If you'll give me some time, I can find them and bring them to you.
Love to
What
know
tools do you
know.
need?
Well, I do need my alchemical supplies, you know, the alembics, the mortars, the pestles, all of that. Had a house not too far from here, but I had to kind of book it quick once my skin started getting all itchy like. But there's also the matter of my magical materials. Rather hazardous, but I make sure to keep everything locked away and safe in the trunk, so if you can bring me the trunk, I'd have most of my things already. And then I had a couple of books as well. A couple of notes and notepads. Not just what I have here. Bring me, if you could find those and bring them back to me, well, I'd be mighty grateful. And I might be able to help you out here.
What
Do you
direction?
remember where you left them?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, I left him. Well, let's see here. He's
Fucking
gonna
Mordbot.
Don't we
Gonna
have
walk
a
over.
we have a map, right? That the alchemist gave us a map.
He actually does walk over to a table right here in front of you, and actually does have a very similar looking map on it. Yeah,
Mm.
But the map
here.
changes
Well,
a lot, though. So like,
So we're over here by Reed Manor, and let's see here. He starts tracing and tracing along. Nope, not over by the grotto. Nope, there's a clock tower. Ah, I missed the smithy. Burke was always a very nice man. Ah, right here. Buckle Down Row. He's going to point to an area that's more northwest, or not northwest, northeast of your position. Yep, part of the inner city wall. Yeah, it's about an hour's trek from here if you're moving slow and careful like, but well, if you need to, there is some times where some of the spooky people seem to be out and about less.
And what time is that?
Well, he's gonna look at the wall. There's a broken clock. Probably about 10 hours from now.
Fuck. I'm not keen on spending the night inside. The walls, that is.
Well, I won't hold you here if you don't want to be here, but I would recommend you be careful though.
unless you've got a faster route back to the gate, we're stuck inside the walls. 2 hours was our time limit, and that's passed.
I'm surprised they didn't send you in here with all pocket watches. At the very least, that'd probably be a smart idea to help people keep track of time.
Fuck.
We got a little held up.
I see. You young adventurers always in a rush, never slowing down, never taking the time to sniff the roses. Ah, there were many roses I enjoyed.
Well, about all the roses we've seen along the way had tried to kill us, so.
That's also fair, Sonny. That's fair.
Do you
But
guys...
if you want, we do have stairs going up and going down, so if you want to stay upstairs or downstairs, feel free.
How much daylight do we have left? Or, well, whatever passes as daylight here.
The light source that you guys normally use to navigate, you hold your hand up, sort of like how you would measure the sun. Yes, you probably have about maybe 2 hours of total light left.
Okay.
Do you want to risk it tonight, or do you want to wait? Going to get his stuff.
You said the trunk was nearby, like it's out back, you said.
Oh no, all of his stuff is over about an hour and a half's worth of travel away.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to risk it.
I think it would be best for us to stay here tonight.
I would highly recommend it. At the very least, my wars are still pretty going strong so far.
We ran into a fellow a bit further back. A bit of a... not much of a talkative type, but very imposing. And he did warn us that there are things, not necessarily within this house, but things that can and cannot be trusted.
Well, that sounds about right. There were a couple of people who came by here not too long ago, probably about a week past. Said they were just trying to look for this falling star, but when I told them where to go, they went in the opposite direction. Between you and me, I think they might have been crazy.
Can I roll insight to see if he's generally good, or if this might be a ruse?
Go ahead.
Ooh!
Nat
20, 26.
Nice. He's telling the truth. I also rolled a d20 on my end, and he rolled a nat 1. And this is gonna be like, how like untrusting or how odd he seems. But no, he rolled a nat one. So yeah, no, he's as far as you can tell, he hasn't told a lie since.
And he seems generally like a good person.
Yeah. Hell, Orton hasn't had to roll a con save for the soup.
It's true. It was pretty tasty.
I'll take a room upstairs.
All right then. Follow me. He's gonna move past. Pardon me, dearie. All right.
Are we all going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll follow. We.
Let me get the. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it still shows the outside as well. Huh, interesting.
This is the second floor?
Yeah, this is the upper floor. Okay, let me just do this, and then this. Oh, nope, still on, there we go. Alright, so. You. Morden points at the top, over from the top of the stairs. We got bedrooms all around, and I made sure to put some cots down where we had a lot more people with us. So feel free to take wherever you want. I'll be right downstairs making more soup if anyone wants some.
All right. First thing I'm going to do.
You win.
In here.
Mm.
I'm going to immediately look around for more suspicious clothing piles.
I go into the master and once again look for something to steal.
Roll me investigation.
Fuck me, Jerry.
Ooh.
Orton, as far as you can tell, the only clothes piles that are here are just like the occasional shirt, maybe a couple of socks that have from people who have long since not been here anymore.
Oh wow!
Sir?
How did you hold on?
One. I got 0. That one with my one.
Sir. Good night.
Fucking 0.
Sir, as you're looking around, this place is pretty bare bones. You look for like most of the places where treasure would be, but it looks like there have been plenty of people before you who have stayed here as well that have also had the same idea. You actually find a note that's a bit yellowed with age, and it says, "To whoever finds this, get fucked."
I whisper myself, "Fuck."
You just hear old man giggling from downstairs. Hopefully it's unrelated.
Actually, yeah, he's giggling, but he was giggling long before you found the note.
So I see 1, 2, 3, 4 beds, 5 of us. Is this like a? Who gets the dog bed?
That's actually a bath, but no, there are also cots that are sprinkled around as well. So it's not just beds. There are other like things in cots.
Question.
I technically don't have to sleep. I can just meditate for 4 hours, so I will do so after a much-needed bath.
All right. So Equinox. Oh,
it looks like you would have had to walk through the master bedroom here to get to it.
Don't forget to close the doors.
There's a bit shady.
I was gonna see if I can use the sending spell to try to contact the dudes at the gate, or at least the dude in charge at the gate.
Roll me Arcana. And also, just so you know, Equinox, the doors for the bathroom are pretty solid, and they do have locks on them.
Okay.
I leave it wide open.
13.
As you try to send out the sending spell, it's like as soon as you activate the magic, it's almost like trying to talk through snow. Like your mind's eye, essentially, the sort of third eye that you use to like see the person for your spell casting. It's almost like it's being clouded by something. It's kind of it's the same sensation as you get when your like limb falls asleep, but in your mind when you try to cast the spell.
Does he just go mush brain?
No.
Probably has to go outside the house.
Spell.
Fuck.
Say,
There goes a
say
good
again,
plan.
Equinox?
Probably has to go outside the house.
It could be the mist.
I like
I
feel-
knew it was a gamble with the mist because it hinders things like that, but I was hoping to push through. Crap. Orden,
Yes. I'm halfway through taking my armor off already.
what are you doing?
I don't sleep in this. It's
And
very uncomfortable.
you think it's wise for us all just to go to sleep and no one to watch?
I think stomping through the mist with an assortment of ghoulies ready to kill us would much better be done fully rested.
Shifts. We can do shifts. There are plenty of us here.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a pillar from the bed and go underneath of it. kind of like a den.
I'm going to.
All right.
As I'm getting in bed, I'm like, that is a very, very good idea. Very, very good. Very, very good.
As you both go under the bed, you
I
actually
walk
do
up.
see cots out of the bed. It's obvious someone else also had the same idea.
Oh, and I thought he
I
was
walk up behind
smarter.
Castiel and ask, so who's taking first shift?
Oh, thank heavens, a clear-headed one.
I can take first shift and then meditate a little bit.
Well, you only need a couple of hours of meditation. You can get it out the way first.
Yes. Okay. Very well.
I would gladly stand first guard.
Alright, I'll take second.
I'm going to have nightmares about that dragon, so I deserve just some kind of sleep. Since y'all threw me at him.
Not we all,
Adam.
just me. Just me.
Technically, you
No.
did try to walk up to him first.
I was with Zer, actually, until someone went, hey, go get him.
I said go poke
All right,
it.
Tiger.
You got this, big wheels, roll out.
I go ahead and lay down on the bed while waiting for my shift.
I'm going to
Alright.
sit
Just gonna
happily.
fall on this recliner.
I'm gonna sit happily
On
where I
this
can
chair,
see
it's fine.
into the majority of all the rooms. Maybe if I sit here, can I see in enough into all the
though
rooms
the-
and the steps? Like,
Even though the map doesn't show it, there is a chair right over here by this desk, and there are a couple of books that are there as well. If you want to take a seat right there to right here.
yeah, I just wanted to. Can I pull the chair and grab the books and bring it over so I can see in Canon Chin's room as well? I want to be able to see all rooms to make sure.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I'll just sit in the chair and keep listen. And what kind of books are these?
Well, let me roll to determine what books you get. So, one is actually a journal from a previous adventurer group,
Ooh.
and the other is a adult fiction novel.
Ooh.
I'm going to toss the adult fiction novel over my shoulder and peruse the journal.
And how bad it hurt to say that.
Not
It's
at
one
all.
of those it's one of those romance novels. You see the image of a very well-dressed man and a woman as they sit on a horse, and it's called Prancing on the Plains.
Good without that blasphemy.
But plains is spelled like the different planes of reality, not just the plains as in the rolling plains.
You pick it up and it says the lusty Argonian maid.
While Destiel's not looking, I try to reach over and grab it without him noticing.
You'll have to leave your bed.
Roll stealth.
Here's something hit the floor. He's like scuttling.
Stealth against perception,
Alright,
isn't
it's
it?
rolling. Just a second.
Yep. Stealth against perception. If you guys want to do this, just.
Ooh, 15. Come on, lower than 15.
Oh, come on. Where's that?
Towards the bottom of your skill list.
I'm probably gonna fail it.
Scuttles out like a crab.
Perfect.
Suddenly, everybody hears that chittering from before. What the fuck was that?
So I catch him then.
Well, hang on, he's got to roll. Oh wait. Oh, stealth check. Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought it was still rolling. You do
I mean, you
spy
threw it behind
Zer.
your back. Like, why would you give a shit?
You do
Oh,
hear the
sweat.
floor creak from Zer's room as you hear the door faintly open, and then you hear the dragging sound. You can kind of guess he grabbed the book.
Call over my shoulder. You know what they say, it makes hair grow on your palms.
These are good reads. Hair is worth it.
Oh no. Perv.
He didn't even open the door fully, just enough for his arm to like reach out and grab it.
Oh no.
My head canon is that when you said something, the arm stopped and then just kept dragging.
If that's what Zer wants to have happen, or if he's still talking while dragging it in.
Question actually for Zer.
Alright.
What do you look like?
I have long brunette hair with purple eyes and light gray skin.
Kinda human-y, elfy, dwarfy.
Human-esque.
Humanoid. Close enough.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not me correcting you. It's like, it's human-esque, you know, vaguely
Yeah.
humanoid. It's close enough to pass as human.
Yeah.
Okay. Because being out here, obviously, I've made it clear my character's suspicious enough of everything around.
Yes.
I
So,
mean, all you're hearing coming from Orden's room right now is just he's snoring like a downshifting big rig. Just absolutely gone.
Being under the bed is like bowing with his each snore.
The windows are rattling.
With everything I've seen with Zer so far, am I able to conclude if his appearance matches what he really is? Since he was found in the mist, a flash brought him here after he was wandering the mist. It just doesn't
Roll
sit
insight.
right.
Roll me insight.
24.
Jesus, my geezums.
He doesn't have the purplish veins of someone who was here before the crash, and he's not exhibiting any signs of the fatigue from the mist. As far as you could tell, either he is immune to this shit, or when he said there was a flash of light, he was outside the city transported in.
Okay.
Quietly. I
I'm
wanna...
just doing a low-key hum, and I open my right eye and look over at Destiel standing in front of me. Yes?
Question.
Answer, maybe.
Zer, what do you think?
Odd. Just strange that he just poof comes here and is not affected by anything. The mist.
No outward symptoms, no decay, no mutations. Maybe I'm just an old man overthinking things. Go
I
ahead
mean,
and
I could try to roll insight or perception. I guess it'd be insight.
For
Sir?
just roll insight if you're trying to figure him out.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, us both getting over 20.
I just want to say, while you're both pondering, you hear from downstairs like a sudden crashing sound. Nope, Agron, get back in your pile.
Oh gosh.
You tried that trick on me before, but I promise it won't happen again.
Oh no.
You little scallywag.
Oh,
You little scamp, you nearly had me that time.
Colorful old
I
man.
roll my eyes and just look at Destiel and say, peculiar man.
Is there a door
your-
to her room?
Yeah, it's this area right here.
Assumedly you came through the door to get in here.
Like a door that can close.
Oh.
Thank you, Horace.
Anyways, I'm gonna go close the door and then come back over to EQ. And for this conversation, since I'm keeping it secret, I would love to bounce channels with you, HG and EQ.
Okay. Before we bounce, if none of you are going to be doing anything else, just go ahead and give yourselves long rests.
Oh, I just noticed your message
Haven't
you
used
sent
anything.
me.
Oh, now you just noticed.
Well, it doesn't ping as long as I'm streaming.
So just, you said hit take long rest?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it without everyone seeing. Self DM, there it is.
During that time that I was meditating, was I able to do a long rest or a short rest?
You'll get your
Long rest.
Yeah, I'll say we can get you your long rest. But okay, let's bounce channels
Let's go to
EQ.
General 2.
Alright. Well, I'm going to piss, so I will.
I'll just bring you over.
Yes, by me doing that long rest, my animated friend, when we get back to the other channel, he just dissolves.
You hear just a very faint
Same.
noise of just bones rattling. Oh, I think he
Yeah.
fell apart.
I love it.
Alright,
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
so the little old man visage is gonna drop for you, and my character's gonna stand up straight for the first time. And I'm gonna raise to a height of 6 foot 6 inches.
My jaw drops, obviously, and as I'm looking at him, my gaze just goes up, because I'm only 5'5", so... Oh yeah. Get the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
What you are about to see doesn't leave the room.
Okay. Wow.
And for the first time in the campaign, I will drop the disguise kit. As the disguise kit drops, my hair goes from gray and bald on top and fills completely and drops past my shoulders to a crimson red. My skin changes through
Oh my god.
from a normal, wrinkly, old white skin to a black fading into white, starting from the tips, turning black and slowly fading out into white across my body, and my eyes take on a heavenly blue light.
This EQ
Wow.
is an Azamar.
And as it reaches to my shoulders, wings furl out of my back. And I right?
I thought there was something off about you, but I did not expect this, sir.
There's reasons for secrecy, and you keep yourself apart more than the rest and deem some sort of trust, it seems.
Well, I don't trust everybody. That's why I keep to myself. I live a very sheltered, quiet life in a very, far away forest. I don't get around people much, so I don't like people too much. But that's just the way I was raised.
DM,
Yes.
can I request a religion roll from EQ?
Sure.
Can you give me a religion roll there, EQ?
Okay.
So I get and choose roll to DM so I can tell undead, so like no one else is like, what the fuck is she rolling religion for?
Okay.
So yeah, you just
Is
right-click
undead
it.
showing her god in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just right-click it, select DM, and then roll it.
Yeah. Yep. She got a 16.
Okay, 16 is well enough for you to notice the tattoo markings as resembling, I would say, the domain of peace, and the emblems that now appear on my armor and the little platelets on my shoulder having a symbol of some sort of religious symbol.
Damn.
I'll flavor it even more for you, undead. Equinox, as you look at the symbol that permeates on its skin, you see it shift a few times on its own volition before it settles on the wood elf symbol for peace.
Beautiful.
Which in this case would most likely be an olive branch carried by a dove.
I've given you my real name, Destiel. I come from the domain
There's a
of
lot
peace.
of right now. Okay.
I understand you might have a lot of questions, but I'll give you enough to know that I'm here by my god, Agarath, who has sent me here. She is very curious of what's going on, just as I am of how an old man in this house can stand here and not be corrupted, or Zer found in a cabin outside. I bring forth my form and trust to you in hopes, with your alchemicals that you have in your bag, that you can help me figure things out.
Yes, I would do my best.
I could try to do everything on my own, but I don't think just one mind thinking and processing this is going to help.
Well, let the green man guide me, and I will do my best. Your secret is safe.
Sure hope so. And then, as I stand, I shrink back down into the feeble old man as I reapply the disguise kit.
It's like old man Mario.
Back to the nice old man hairdo, bald on top with the hair ringing and just feeble bent over, using my mace to walk. And I will bid you good night. Enjoy your rest. I'll wake Sir in 2 hours, and he can take the next shift. And then I'll
Alright,
walk
back
back
to the
out.
other channel.
Welcome back.
Yes!
Okay.
And the question is, how many of you were watching the stream and just totally caught all of this?
I don't
wasn't.
even have the string pulled up.
I shut it off. You guys went to a different chat.
I also have it muted for the site, so that way I don't hear myself twice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
We are in the dark for whatever shady shenanigans y'all were planning.
I don't know if
I
I
have
call
a
it
feeling
shady.
that's what it would be.
I think it would be more enlightening.
Shady ass shenaniganery.
And I take my happy position back in the chair, watching all the rooms to make sure absolutely everybody is safe for the night. For my 2-hour shift.
I am going to, since I am done meditating and everything, I am going to get Frank out of my bag and feed him a little bit of the good berries that I have left over from earlier.
Alright.
And pet him a little bit because he needs some attention.
He accepted willingly, and then he stumbles back into the bag.
Okay.
Oh, silly rabbit. And I smile.
But the time passes with relative quietness throughout the house. Everyone who takes watch will have heard the old man still downstairs, walking about, muttering to himself, making some soup. You guys can still smell it, even as everyone wakes up. This time it's a different smelling soup. It smells more beefy. But you all awaken, well rested, into what you can only assume is the morning.
Who took last watch?
That would have been between you, Canon, Chin, and Equinox to figure that out. She would have technically only needed 4 hours, so it would have been me for 2, Zer for 2.
Yeah, I just did the last watch or whatever. It doesn't matter.
And then she could have technically polished off the last 4 because she only
That
needs
worked.
the 4 hours of sleep.
So no one woke me up, huh?
I'm gonna say I'm just now emerging out of my den.
Were you scared of the thunder?
Frank pops his head out of my satchel and sniffs the air and wiggles his ears and then goes back in.
Well, good morning, everybody. Sleep well?
Yes.
Yes.
Well enough. Oh. My knee's kind of sore, though, Orden. You mind giving it a rub?
Orden's narrowing his eyes, trying to figure out what the fuck he means by that.
It's sore. Calm down. I'm not Zer over here.
What?
Hey,
Did you have a gripping night, sir?
I whispered to Deathsteel. We don't talk about this.
Mm-hmm. We'll buy you a razor when we get back in town for that pulp.
Whatever. I go down.
Alright, well, I guess we're all heading down.
Alright, you all head back downstairs.
Yes. Now that I'm not
Alrighty.
taking slight, small jabs.
So, Mordrin is actually sitting in one of the chairs, actually quite fast asleep. Hear muttering in his sleep, just my soup. Have some if you want. That's my hammer.
Seen some pretty weird things, but this is a good one. Well, he did say help ourselves to the soup.
There is actually a whole table full of foods, not just soup, but like breads, some mushrooms, a couple things of fresh meat. It's a pork meat, actually. It's not like any red meat, so you don't got to worry about if it's like a body or anything. Some
thank
fresh
God.
carrots as well, and a few glasses of water.
Orden is mowing. He's going fucking ballistic.
I am gonna drink my meat out of my water skin and grab a couple of veggies for Frank.
It once again refills. Everything that you guys pull off the table actually does reappear after a few seconds.
I want to pick up a glass of water and hand it towards Equinox. Need hydration,
I
Missy.
hold my right hand up and say, I'm good, thank you. I've been drinking this since I was, probably about 60 years old. I can handle it.
Even trees die without
I go
water.
ahead and pour me a bowl.
Yeah, I'll start eating as well.
Okay.
And be
I'm gonna
persistent.
pass this around on eating.
And I'll be persistent on the glass of water to EQ, because hydration is key, Busy. Can't stay looking as youthful as me if you don't drink enough water.
He fucking Orton's gonna cough at that. He's gonna fucking choke on his food after hearing that.
I'd have you know I look great for 80.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Guzzling water to try to get it down.
Is that the first lie you've ever told? Because I don't believe you.
Roll
No,
me
no,
perception,
you are
everyone.
dashing.
I'll take that
Please,
23.
one good roll. I want to die.
Thanks for taking my bad rolls this session.
Hold up.
Can I roll real dice, please?
There's no way.
No way, what?
On. I got a 4.
Yeah, I got a 1. Shut up.
1 plus 2. It's okay, guys. I got a 23.
I got 24.
Yeah. Me and
I am
EQ.
currently face down in a bowl of fucking beef stew.
Yeah.
God, it's
Actually,
crazy. Something I'm proficient in, and I failed twice.
actually,
I'm
Gordon,
proficient as well.
you're not too far off. That you do actually not notice this because you're face down, like in a bowl of beef broth and
Yes.
potato soup,
Yes.
and you're scarfing it down. You feel something grab your leg.
Oh.
Oh.
Great.
Dump the soup
Ah!
on him.
What the? I dropped my soup on his head.
Same.
See, I told you something was wrong with this place.
Old man is still asleep in his chair.
I can. I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there flailing my leg, trying to get it to let go.
Roll a
I'm gonna try to kick
A
it
what
off.
check?
strength.
We all got a
For
long
grapple, so, yeah.
rest, so I'm gonna click that.
Is there you said
Roll,
you're gonna try and kick
please.
it?
No, that was me.
Ah,
I'm gonna try to kick him
It's
off.
rolling.
He said he was flailing his legs.
yeah. Just Orden is just eating soup, and next thing he knows,
And I splashed soup in his face. I tried to kick him.
yeah. Roll me a strength check.
I got an 8. I got an 11.
I got a 20.
No, Orden, a check. Check.
Oh, a
Not
check.
save. Yeah.
My bad.
You're good. You're good. So, sir, you're moving to like a system or something?
I'm
That
sorry,
was
what?
even better. Nat 20, baby.
Oh. What'd you say? HQ?
I was asking, what'd you roll a strength check for? You going to assist Orden or something?
Oh, I thought you told me to. Sorry.
No, that was for Orden. You're good. Orden,
Okay.
as this thing grabs your leg and you drop soup on it, the bowl actually lands where it's upside down on its head, so it can't see you, and you just swift kick it as it's down. Roll unarmed strike with advantage because it's prone.
Well, you know.
That's fine. That actually does hit. So go ahead and just roll damage. As after he does damage, we will all roll initiative.
Ooh, initiative. And this is
That's
where
what I'm
Draco's
looking
Rex
for.
initiative would be so much better. Come on, roll good. Hey, yeah!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Where's initiative?
That makes
Scroll
4
up.
nat 1s tonight.
Scroll up. Right next to your armor class. The +6.
I'm actually going to throw myself out of the second story window.
I got a
swear to
6.
God.
Yeah, that's pretty much the initiation ceremony for D&D Beyond.
There is nothing random about these dice, I swear to God.
Trust me, I've been there myself. I can't tell you how many times I rolled less than 4 for perception checks 7 times in a row. But
I just wanted to make sure.
you all hear shuffling, and even over here by this door, you hear, and you just hear all the piles of clothes suddenly animate, and they come marching through. Ken and Chen, this door over here, you actually hear.
I'm going to use. Oh, easy there.
So first things
Uh,
first.
Mage hand to, try to hold the door, possibly.
You have to wait on your turn, because first up is Equinox.
Ah.
Say again?
I'm gonna cast Halo of Spores on myself. That's a reaction to that creature coming towards me.
Okay. Alright, it takes 2 damage. Very nice, very nice. You see the sword settle on its skin, and you see its flesh was already rotting, but you do see where your spores land, that a mottled green slowly begins to spread. Because it's technically behind a doorway, the spores aren't able to get entirely onto it, so it's just coated on the front. It's not fully coated just yet, but you do see it spreading.
The door is closed.
No, it's open. It's just because your circle of spores like spread out, only a small amount of the actual spores hit the thing.
I draw my sickles and I attack.
All right, roll the hit.
It might be alright.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Very nice. All right. So as this thing slowly like extends its flappy arms out to you, excuse me. The you pull out your sickles and you just slash down. The first one you actually do manage to cut off part of its hand, but because it's all skin, it falls just like leather, just. And I'm assuming the second is a bonus action. So when you go to slice it, you instead of slicing it when you go to cut, the hook of your sickle actually catches in its hand before you manage to rip it out and just split it. Granted, it's not really much change for that hand now. It just has 2 sets of 2 fingers flapping around.
Yummy.
Okay.
If anyone wants to see the full body of these things, I'll set it to the D&D tab, or the D&D chat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
yummy.
Where's it at?
It's underneath stream news.
I don't see it.
I'll have to
I believe
fix
he's
those
in the
later.
channel.
I gave him
Yeah.
permission
Alright.
for this. I just have to change some
You can
things.
see
It's
it on
alright.
a sound stream if you want to look.
Yeah, I have it up on my stream if you'd like to pull it.
It's okay. I just gave him D&D, so if he gives it a second, it will.
Let me feel your
Oh, Jesus
skin.
Christ.
Tasty.
That looks disgusting.
I love it.
It reminds me of that one raccoon. Anyways.
Oh, God.
Alright, so Equinox, is there anything else you're going to be doing? You want to move? You want to, like, you got anything else, or you just want to stay there?
Give me a second.
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to move north out of the way a little bit.
Okay. Bear in mind you were within 5 feet, so if you do that, it's going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
That's okay.
All right. Let me just roll to hit right quick. All right. So that is, let me see, 15 to hit. It's got a very slappy attack. But does a 15 hit? Equinox?
I have 16 armor.
All right. So as you go to move out of the way, you see this creature try and actually smack you with its fully intact hand, but you manage to dodge out of the way just in time as his hand just slaps all meaty-like on the ground. Bear in mind, Kennedy-chan, that door is currently closed.
I'm just measuring for when it opens.
Have you ever
Fair
played
enough. Come on,
Bloodborne?
man.
Have I ever played what?
Bloodborne?
Yes.
The way you're describing that reminds me of the Scholars.
Yeah, kind of.
The Quicksilver Scholars.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gross.
Meaty.
Goodness.
Alright, so next up on the initiative order is Destiel.
I
My
am
man.
going to cast Spirit Guardians, which I deem obviously all my party members is good, and the old man sleeping in the chair so he won't get hurt by them, and a mixture of Fey and Angelic spirits appear around me in a 15-foot radius. I'm going to test this thing out. I want to see how it works. Oh gosh. That's a 15-foot radius around me. Good thing I deemed the old man safe. Because he's just in it.
Yep.
Which means the guy next to Orden, does it hit anybody else since there's doors and walls?
Does it go through walls? Does it specify that it goes through doors and walls?
You call forth spirits to protect you that flutter around you in a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you're good or neutral, blah blah blah. When you cast a spell, you designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. An infected creature speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d radiant, and then on a successful half. That's all it says.
Okay.
I mean, I would assume since it didn't say it for enemies, but it specified that only creatures you could see would be exempt from it.
Well, it says
It's
who
for-
I deem.
Yes, but that means that there is a line of sight requirement somewhere in the spell.
That is fair. It does say C
Well,
right there too.
It's
though.
just for determining who's not going to be hit by it. Let me toss a coin at this right quick.
At your Witcher?
No, at the
Oh,
situation.
valley of plenty.
I will say it will not go through walls.
Fair enough. So
But that one that's over by Orden is definitely going to have to make a wisdom save when it's a turn there.
Haha, idiot.
no.
That's what you get for grabbing my fucking leg. Does he still have soup
So
on his
the-
head?
Yes, he still has soup on his head. The bowl is still there, by the way.
Yes.
He's just growing. He's
Bowl's
growling into
just
the bowl.
sitting on his head.
And a boot print on his mouth.
More like under his chin. But
Fair enough.
Destiel, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I've got to read something real quick. Concentration
So
up to
use-
10 minutes.
So you used an action, I believe. So I think you still have a
Concentration.
bonus action.
Duration 1 minute. But it doesn't say concentration, so I can technically use this, and it's a bonus action. I assume these guys aren't very bright, right? So, since Orden is face to face with one, I'll point a finger at him and a nice little glow will come off, and he'll emit a nice little faint glow himself, and I'm casting Sanctuary on him.
Let's go.
And then
Just
I
know
will.
that if you make an attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy, or just straight up deal damage, that sanctuary will end.
Right, but with how low his roll is, I'm assuming other things are going before him. So.
I mean, there's only one in the room right now.
Right.
Yep.
Which means I'm saving you from damage
But
from
the
at least
others
one
did
attack.
roll decently for their initiative.
I rolled a nat 1. There's no fucking way I'm not going last.
That's my point. So I just protected you from at least damage if things go right.
I already know what I'm doing on my turn.
It's fair enough. And I end my turn
Right.
after doing that.
Alright, so now it is
Thank you.
actually the zombies over by Orden's foot. He needs to make a wisdom save throw, you said?
He needs to roll a wisdom save throw of 14.
Okay.
And 1.
That is a 10.
So either he loses his attack or he has to choose a new target. And since there's nothing, I would assume, within range, he can't really choose a new target, can he?
Well, it only
We'll
costs
get
half
there.
your movement.
Yeah.
Does it?
Stand up from prone. Yeah, it's not
Well, it
Baldur's Gate.
says you ward a creature within range against an attack, blah 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 blah.
Yes,
Well,
he's
no,
only
it's
have.
Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah, Spirit Guardians. I need that too.
Yeah. It's a wisdom save, you said?
Yes, of 14. I was thinking the other thing. 16.
Yep.
I forgot about.
16.
No. I did 16 with them.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, he got a 10, so that's 16 radiant damage he takes. Just.
Yeah, it's
Alright, and then
all my saves are 14. So.
it will, in heavy quotes, stand up, and the ball does fall off.
No.
And Orden, it is going to try and attack you, but it has to make the wisdom save for Sanctuary. That's a 3.
Yeah, so that's where that kicks in, where it either loses its attack or chooses a different target.
Yeah, it's just attack. It's not a very bright individual. I'll tell you this: this creature has a 1 intelligence.
It spends its turn wiping soup out of its eye holes.
Picking the chunks out of its nose.
I am very surprised that Mortarin did not wake up yet.
Oh, that's what I'm doing
He's
on my
still
turn.
sleeping. So next up, it is the zombie over here. It's gonna make a strength check to try and break down the door. Ooh, that's a nat 20. Shit.
When it breaks the door down. Sorry.
Yep. Ken and Chen, and Sir and Destiel, you all watch as it just sort of shoves itself face first through the door.
Here's Johnny.
But that
Pretty
does
much.
mean he's entered the Spirit Guardian radius, and the spell did say on when it enters,
Enters
the radius.
So now wisdom save. Does it have any modifiers for wisdom? It made a 14 save,
So it takes half of what I roll.
so that's 8 damage.
Hold on. That's another 16.
gotta
Yeah,
reroll.
so there you go. It is 8
Hey,
damage.
there we go.
What's the damage die on that?
Oh,
Where'd sound go?
internet gave out. He just texted me.
3d8.
Oh, I guess. That's fair.
Alright. So now it is going to swipe at Ken and Chen. Since you were the first thing it saw. Alright, so, oh, actually, what is this? Actually, Ken and Chen, you're going to see this creature open itself wide, like it's actually opening up its skin, and it's going to fall on you to embrace you. Roll me a strength saving throw.
Sounds the one that dropped. That's Cannon Shin.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
So you'll have to roll it for him.
I'll roll for him, yeah. I will do this. You all just watch in horror as this meaty, like, skin flap just...
No.
Yep, he makes it. He succeeds.
Yay.
Wait, so Ken and Chan is
He's fine.
engulfed by this?
No,
Oh,
he's
okay.
saved.
Yeah, he passed the strength check.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
He's good, he's good.
So, you all watch as for, like, a second, this thing just falls on Cannon Chen like a very meaty blanket, just...
Gross.
And then just quickly tries to shrink up on him, but Cannon Chen quickly scrambles out from underneath, and it just scrunches in on itself.
He just wants to fill his skin.
I don't like the way that sounds.
Let me feel your skin.
Let me just put him on like a jacket and maybe he'll be happy.
Slightly Buffalo Billish.
Ooh.
And that is its turn.
Puts the lotion on the skin.
Next
Don't
one's
you mean
just gonna
gel?
move here.
Jeez.
Strength check that one. Okay, that one failed the strength check. And that's gonna go here. Another strength check. Also failed. Equinox,
Yes.
you hear from just right over here by this door some more knocking. Just
Which door?
The door on the far right.
right over here.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
So now it is. Let me get back to the thing. Well, it is Sound's turn. We'll give him a few minutes because he said he's going to try and join back on his phone.
Right, so who's next in order? And just we'll jump him for
We'll
now.
just roll back.
That will be Orden.
Oh, finally. So I'm going to disengage.
All right, so that's
And
your
then-
action.
Yep, I'm going to run over here. Up to
Okay.
up to Morden. Will you allow me to use my bonus action to shake him?
One second. I'm messaging Sound right now.
You're good.
Me too.
Maybe I'll message him too. Call him a bitch.
Don't do that.
If you try to wake him up with your bonus action, I will say you will have a disadvantage on the roll.
I mean, I'm either going to still do that or just yell. With my free action.
All right.
So I guess I'll try to shake him awake and start yelling.
Okay.
Wake
Roll
up, you old fool! Your guests need tending to!
I love how even when panic you sound so proper.
He was trained by the Templars, essentially.
Roll me performance with disadvantage.
Oh, wonderful. Fuck me, Jerry. I had an 18 for one of those.
Now, was it the first or second roll, I wonder?
They rolled at the same time.
It was the first roll.
Hmm.
Oh. Try not to rip away your fucking thing, Destiel. You try and shake him awake and shouting, but you just hear Mordrin. Wilhelmina, is that you? 5 more minutes. 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 5 more minutes.
If these things aren't dead by the time it rolls back around to my turn, I'm slapping the fuck out of this guy. Just so y'all know. Oh my god.
Alright, so we'll just go right back up to the top. Equinox.
Let's see here.
Do I need to get one?
What?
Can I?
Oh, wait, hang on. Where's... Oh, shit. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't... Why did your roll
Go
not
ahead.
appear until just now? What the fuck?
Might be that lag again.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry, bud.
Oh no, you're good. I throw a javelin at the one that was next to Orden.
Oh, this one down here.
Staple it to the floor.
Oh, that one's dead? Oh, I didn't know that one died. I didn't
No,
hear that.
it's
Then-
standing. It's standing. But yeah, if you wanna throw a javelin at it, be my guest.
Just hang it up like a coat.
Nah. The one that's next to Ken Chen, I'll just unsheath my great sword and take a slash at it.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Great sword. Here was
This
thinking
man
you were
came
a fucking
prepared.
rogue.
Alright.
He's the best rogue. He's the rogue you don't expect to be a rogue.
You know, the rogue that uses a great sword.
Alright. So just roll,
I
I
think level
said,
5
you
against
can
a
also-
taking a feat.
You still could do a sneak attack if you so wish.
Oh, you did say we were playing with flanking.
Yes.
Ah. I remember.
how far is it between me and that one?
You're right next to it. You, Ken,
Okay.
Chen, and Destiel are all just fucking staring at this thing in the doorway as it just...
So each
yeah, I'll
square
just
is
take
5 foot, by the way.
Yep.
I'll just take a downward slash at it with my great sword.
Alright.
Slice.
Do rogues get sneak attack with anything
So just
besides
roll a
daggers? Is
hit?
that like... Yeah.
Rogues get sneak attacks long as something's within 5 feet of it or they have advantage.
Alright.
Well, I'm actually not a rogue.
Ooh.
See, I wasn't saying anything earlier because I didn't want to say anything on the off chance that I outed something, but...
What did I roll? I rolled a 17.
Nice.
Damn!
Now, that will hit.
Big sword.
Hit the fleshy sponge.
And then do the damage roll right next to that.
That's right.
Sorry about the lag, I couldn't get it to fix.
No, you're good, bud.
I rolled if it'll pop up, a 13.
Nice!
That is good damage.
Shit. Okay, so that's 13 plus... Alright, yeah. This thing is... You take your greatsword, and as this thing, like, looks up as it's trying to lunge, you just bring your greatsword down and you almost cut it entirely in half. It's still held together, but it's not looking so hot. Even
I
for
just
just
shout,
an
"Take that,
animated,
you damn bastard!"
even for just the animated piece of flesh.
It's just, oh!
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh nuts!
That wasn't very cash money.
Fuck an A.
Alright.
I'm
Is there anything
getting,
else you would like to do?
so you know, HG, I'm getting Soundman's moves that he wants.
Alright.
I would like to try as well to wake up Mortarin.
Okay. Bear in mind, if you do try to move away from the creature, it will get an attack of opportunity. Let me send you something right quick as well.
Didn't he just kill the closest one, I thought you said?
No,
You
he
said it
did
wasn't
not.
very
It's
good.
almost dead.
Then instead of trying to wake up Mordorin, I will take another quick slice at it.
All right, roll the hit.
All right, let's
So,
see here. Come
He's
on.
one of the martial classes. He's got a second attack by level 5.
Oh, come on now.
Oh,
Hey, there's a mystery here that I
Oh.
want uncovered. Y'all haven't given me any clues on your characters yet, so I gotta find them where I can.
20.
That will definitely hit.
Very nice.
Dirty 20 or nat 20? Hold on.
It's a
Dirty.
20.
Not a nat 20, dirty 20.
I'd say if he's rolling
And
strength,
then,
great swords aren't versatile.
and then
Shush. Stop dissecting
hit
the
a 7 for
character.
damage.
I'm not. That
How
would
do
be
you wanna
dissecting
end
the
it?
attack.
I'm sorry, what was that? I could barely hear you.
How do you want to kill it?
Hey.
I finish slicing it in half and a good stab to the left half for good measure.
So as you cleave this thing, your blade goes through the cut exactly again, and you actually manage to slice it through. And as it's like slowly flittering to the ground, you just stab it, and it dies by your blade.
The closest approximation you can guess to death of these things.
I have Soundman's attack that he wants to do.
All right, we'll go back to him for his previous turn then, since he didn't get one. And we'll just say he'll probably, like, you know, if it was for the previous zombie, we'll just say he gets to hit this zombie.
It's not. I've been keeping him up to date on what's going on, so he knows what's alive.
I see.
And he wants to shoot the zombie in that room that you just moved with his bow.
Okay. All right.
Which is on you to do the rolls.
All right, let me get his thing up here right quick. I'm assuming with a short bow then. And what about the previous turn? Since we had to, like, skip over him, does he want to do any, like, recursive attacks for that?
That would be the turn we're taking action on if we just skipped him
I
and
see.
bring back to it.
Okay. So that's definitely a good hit with a short bow. So if that's the case, we'll just do another short bow attack, and we'll call it for, like, this round.
Would it be his turn already again? It shouldn't be his turn already again.
Oh, right. No, never mind. Sorry. Brain still trying to recover from this past week and today.
You're good. And then after that hit, since he doesn't have another action, he wants a bonus action hide.
Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. So let's see here. Alrighty. So stealth check. So let me just roll for him. Stealth.
9. No, wait, no, that's 17.
Alright. Where's he hiding?
Let's just stick him somewhere in a good hiding spot, what you think would be, because he didn't specify a hiding place, because he's grumpy right now.
Alright. Understood.
I mean, under the table
we'll
over here
just-
probably the best bet.
The end of the table.
Yeah, he'll just go under the table. Slipping by this zombie, since he's using a stealth check. He'll slip past your feet, Zer and Destiel, and he'll just right under the table.
Hiding already, Connie.
I mean, he's a rogue. His does his best with advantage.
So,
Very true.
next up is Destiel. It is your turn, good sir.
Destiel, or is it EQ since she rolled better?
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought.
EQ, I think.
I thought. Brain, focus, work. Damn it. EQ, your turn. Because we're at the top of the
Okay.
rotation. So sorry.
I'm going to cast poison spray at the blob thing closest to me.
Ooh.
And And this is an at will, so kind of cool.
All right. Yep. It is a cantrip. All right, so that's a con save if I remember correctly. All right, let me pull up this thing and con save. That is a 9. I don't think that beats your con
No,
save.
14.
Yeah, it rolled a 9. Alright, so how much fart cloud gas does it take to the face?
Oh. Fuck Cloud the piss baby.
Nice damage! So, Equinox, as this creature is standing in the doorway, covered in your spores, you just peek around the corner, just poison spray it right in its face. Some of it goes down its eye holes.
It's eye holes.
It's just,
Is it still alive?
sorry, hang on, I'm scratching my eye. Yeah, alright, let's see its health. Yeah, it's still alive. Although it is hurting. With that poison spray, you did accelerate the spread of your necrotic spores over its skin.
I'll do that halo of spores again at him, since it's the another attack. And that'll be the end of my turn after that.
Alright. Just go ahead and roll for it. Yeah, that's 2 more damage. The spores spread across its skin even more. Just it looks kind of horrifying, not gonna lie. This already this already walking piece of flesh, coated in poison, and the sickly green, yellowish looking spores slowly crawling over its skin.
Fucking Bio Broly.
Pretty
Oh
much.
gosh.
Fucking blight from DVD in here.
Yep. Is that your turn, or you want to do anything else?
1 minute. Could I attempt to throw one of my little sling bullets and hit Mortarin to wake him up, or is that too far of a distance?
That would require a full action.
Never mind then. My turn is done.
Alright. So next up is the zombie that is over here.
Me. It's me.
Gonna... Oh yeah, no, sorry. God, brain, mine don't work. Testiel, your turn, and then it'll be the zombie.
Yeah. Because I've been helping Sound, I'm still looking at what I want to do. I should be able to... Ooh, shit the bed. I can see the one on the other side of the table. I want to... Fuck you. I want to cast Sacred Flame on the one on the other side of the table. It needs to make a Dex save of 14. Yep.
Alright, so make sure Dex save, you say?
Dex save of 14.
That is an 11, so it fails.
I can't imagine these things are all that dexterous.
They're piles of skin, my dude.
Come on, 2d8s roll good. Ha 10 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I present my holy symbol and hold it out, stretch with one hand pointing at it as well. I say a quick little prayer under my breath, and flames erupt from underneath it of golden light as it burns to the ground.
You watch as this fire just slowly crawls up the sack of flesh as it's trying to like pat itself, just slapping skin against skin, trying to put out the fires in vain. And finally, as it slowly begins to turn to ash, it just fades away.
These noises
So
almost
now-
make me feel bad for them.
That's
That
why I'm
one is
trying to
dead.
wake up Mordrin. Plus, I feel like if he wakes up and we've killed all of his house guests, he's just going to straight up kick us out. I mean, we were planning on leaving anyway, but why burn the bridge?
So next up, it'll be this creature by Equinox then. Unless there's anything else you want to do, Destiel, on your turn.
There's not much I can do.
Alright, so next up is the zombie over here by Equinox. Equinox, roll me a strength save, if you will. As this creature is going to try and embrace you in its sickly looking flesh.
Which means it
If she
enters.
rolls a 13 or...
Well, if it's grabbing her, is it coming into the room to do
I'm
so?
sorry, it's the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a check.
Oh, that's a save. Or it's a check. Well, yeah, it'll still be trying to flap it onto her, but it won't be in the range just yet.
I'm sorry about that
Actually,
misclick.
hang on, let me check something right quick. Oh! So, he's back. Hooray!
22,
Sound.
Now, see
Hey!
this end part. Equinox, you could yeet
Yes.
this thing since you succeeded the save.
Oh,
You can
dude,
put it in any unoccupied space that you wish.
put it in the.
Throw him
Put
on the
it in.
Bestial.
Put, don't throw him onto me. Just put him inside the ring, you asshole.
It's a 5-foot range.
I mean, if it moved towards me, it could get the 1d4 necrotic damage again through my halo of spores.
On top of getting the radiant damage from entering my thing if you
Yep.
throw it in the room.
Yeah.
But it did try to embrace you like a wet, soggy meat blanket, so you can toss it into any of the unoccupied space around you.
So designate where you want it to land.
Oh.
So you can go here, here, or here. Or you can just put it back like in this area.
Just gently put him back down. No, little guy.
No.
Stay right there. What are you
No.
doing?
Bed blanket of flesh.
Back in your hole. Back in your room.
Okay. It's almost dead. It's pretty much at death's door, but it's not quite dead yet.
Put it in the ring and kill it.
Yeah, toss it over your shoulder into the ring.
Where are you gonna put it,
Are you
Equinox?
trying
I made
to
a spot.
lasso her?
Oh, right here?
Right in the middle of that circle. Yeah. There you go.
Perfect. Give me that wisdom save, good sir.
Splat. Tries to jump, and she's just like, ew, no.
As a 7.
Full 3d8. Here we go. Oh, I got a 1
this
on
point-
that, unfortunately. 16 again!
It's dead. It's already dead.
So she throws it over her shoulder, and as it enters, it just
Alright,
slowly
alright,
starts
he's had
disintegrating.
The spirits attack it while it's midair and it go at it like spectral piranhas.
Tear it to pieces. Turns it
Pretty
into fucking flesh confetti.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Pieces.
it's like a meat party.
The floor is now littered with dandruff.
Okay. Mordrin, unfortunately, is still asleep.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's been making saves this whole time.
Yes.
You absolute prick, you old fucking coot.
So that's gonna be this zombie that's gonna try and rush towards Zur.
I'm just gonna scream this out loud. Someone try to burn the soup. Maybe he will wake up.
Dump out the soup. I already did dump. I dumped the soup.
Zur.
Scorch the pot near the fireplace.
Zur, meat blanket time. Roll a strength save, my boy.
Before that strength save, you want to give me that wisdom throw?
Yep. Oh, very close. That's a 13.
Fucking Destiel's over here like, pay me what's due.
12.
All right. So Zer, roll me a strength save as the thing
I
flies
want
at
my
you
dues.
like a disgusting
All
meat
right,
blanket through the air.
rolling.
You see it sort of like hobble, get a head start, and it just flings itself open wide like a spread out piece of skin.
Ugh.
Come on,
I got
you
a
wanna be
23.
rogue? Oh, jeez.
No,
Alright,
he's
where
not
do
a
you want to
rogue.
RKO fucking toss
Obviously.
this thing over your shoulder?
Power bomb it into the soup.
All right, and I get 5 feet, right?
Yeah, you can put it in any adjacent unoccupied square.
Logically.
I'm gonna yell.
I think I'm
outside.
Throw him
I
in the
think I'm gonna-
mortar.
I'm gonna bomb it into the cauldron of soup.
Well, the soup is out of the range because it's over here by Orden.
5 feet.
You can
Yeah, you
attitude
can only
adjust
put it
him
in,
into the
like,
dining
I
room,
thought
the
it was
table,
These
though.
squares.
You could suplex him into that
I'll
table
toss him
there.
towards the soup. I will launch him into the area or towards it.
So, like right here. Alright, so, Zer, as this thing flies towards you, you manage to actually grab it in the air and you just professionally flip it over, so now it's just spread open with its inside skin facing upwards as it's on its back.
When I see it land, I just give a disgusted look. Ew.
Don't look at it.
Time to roll a strength check. Equinox, once again, you just hear from over here.
Yeah, I really want to do like some kind of check, insight, or perception, or animal handling, something to try to figure out what the heck that noise is.
Roll me investigation. Also,
Okey-dokey.
from further in over here, you actually hear a faint crashing noise.
Well, they can't all be winners, I guess.
There's something knocking on the door, Equinox.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Don't backsass God now.
You need something?
Oh shit.
Everything okay in here?
I heard a knocking. What's going on?
What did you do to Jamil?
Anyway.
What'd you do to God?
So now it is, oh my god, that was funny. So now it is Sound's turn. Sound Man, you are hiding under the table currently. You are hidden. You just watch Zer suplex a meat blanket over his shoulder, fly between him and Mordrin and Ordrin.
Mordrin.
Yeah, I almost said Ordrin.
Can you hear sound? Or are you fully
It's
connected?
a Viking metal band, and you can't tell me otherwise.
I cannot hear sound.
Oh, I seen his mic
I
pick
heard-
something up.
I heard
I just
noises.
put it back on. What's up?
Hey, it's your
Your
turn,
turn.
Sound. You are currently hiding under the table.
Which does that give him
Hold
advantage on his attack since he's hidden?
It's unseen attackers, so I think.
Which
one of
one's
those-
still alive?
Just the
this-
one.
This one, and there's knocking coming
The
from
one that
over
is
here.
booted over my shoulder.
I'll send you a picture just in case you can't see.
I'm kind of looking. Getting caught up at some moment. Hold on. If I can shoot it with my bow.
I
Shoot it
think
with
you'd be able to shoot it from your vantage position.
As long as you don't hit Zer in the ankles.
Do you need HG to roll that for you? Anywho, so with the hiding action, doesn't that technically make him unseen? So he would technically have advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage on attack rolls of creature that cannot see you.
Perfect.
However, if you are unseen when you make an attack, you do give away your location, whether it hits or misses.
Well, he
Alright, I
did
can
say
roll. Do you want me to roll? What am I rolling?
roll your bow shot.
Yep, roll it with advantage.
So is that the hit slash DC or damage?
Yeah.
The hit slash DC.
Yep. Right
You
click
said
it.
roll
And,
with advantage.
yep.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
And fucking 8. I'm sorry.
That's
Was
just
that?
a single roll.
Yeah.
again.
Roll it one more time.
Come on. There. Roll.
That will hit.
Which means you can roll your attack with sneak attack damage.
How do I do that?
So roll your attack, which is the damage to the right of that hit DC. And then I'm rolling up to the pictures I sent you of your stuff. Scroll.
If you're on your computer, just scroll down and there should be a box that says sneak attack.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
scroll down
I
to
went
sneak
live
attack.
again.
Yep, scroll down in your actions category until you see
There you
sneak
go.
attack and click the sneak attack. Damn!
Alright.
19 fucking damage.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Undead.
Yes.
Remind me, did we roll spirit guardian damage on this guy?
Yes, when he come through to try to jump on Zur, and then Zur threw him over his shoulder.
In that case, Sound, how do you want to kill this one?
What do you mean by how?
You killed it. Now you get to
How do you
describe your attack and how you killed it.
Yeah. How do you want to flavor its death?
Ooh. When I hit it, where did I hit it to begin with?
That's
Wherever
your
you
call.
want to at this point.
Yes, sir.
You're the one killing it. You get to pick.
When I struck it in the head, everything blew out the back.
Alright. So, Zur, Destiel, you watch as this arrow from under the table just... And it almost sort of like sews the creature together as it collapses in on itself, and you see the arrow shoot out the other side, pulling a lot of like the flesh with it. Alright.
And once again, I just give a ew.
Speaking of, it is your turn, Zur.
Now there's two of you that can work at it. Kick that fucking chair over. No.
All right. So, if I was to move, I would
So
like
right now
to
there's
move
no other
towards the
creatures.
door to the right of Equinox, and see
Oh.
what's not.
Oh, that's an interesting.
So you'd move right
Will
here.
he be able to
unless you
hear
leave.
that?
Yeah, it's not quiet. Like all of you hear.
Okay.
So that's as far as you can move right now, unless you want to use your action to actually move the rest of the way.
I think I could get a pretty good look from here,
It's
or
a
at least
closed
listen.
door, but yeah, roll me investigation.
Oh, I figured it was an outer door. So it had windows. All right, let's see. I think it's a 15. If it'll.
Yep.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. It sounds like wet meat slapping the door from the other side. You can probably guess there's maybe at least one other of those monstrosities on the other side of that door. However, it's having a very difficult time
I
crashing
announced
through
this.
like this one.
I announced to the party what I think it could be.
All right, go ahead and tell them.
I feel like this might be another one of those disgusting flesh monsters we just had to deal with.
Wouldn't be surprising.
Will someone just flip his damn chair?
I would love to. I was last in the turn order.
Is there anything else you want to do
And
on your
then-
turn, sir?
No, go ahead. That's it, my turn.
All right. Orden, it is your turn, good sir.
Cool.
So now you actually have a full action, so you don't roll at disadvantage if you want to try and wake his ass.
Sweet. I'm gonna yell, "You blasted curmudgeon, wake up!" and fucking open hand slap the piss out of him.
Roll me a d20 with advantage. So roll me 2 d20s.
Yep. Dos.
As you just... Yeah, I'm awake, I'm awake. Oh, hello, dearie. What's going on here?
Oops.
What happened?
I'm so taken aback by the way he woke up. I'm just gonna kind of wave my arm at the room. At the piles of skin. At least the ones that
He's gonna-
weren't sacred flamed into dust.
He's gonna blink for a second. You're gonna hear some bones pop as he just gets up and just... Ah. Oh, I see. How'd they get out? He's going to just clap his hands. It's a simple, just like clap, but Orden, Canon Chen, Destiel, make me a dex save. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I think that works
Holy
great.
shit.
Nat 20, baby.
I'm running back!
doesn't
I'm
matter.
running back! I got up to go to the bathroom.
Orden and Canon Chen both roll nat 20s.
Yeah.
Come on, let's keep the track going! Fuck my life!
We got half of a 20.
Maybe one day you'll be...
Orden, Canon Chen, you both managed to brace yourselves as you, like, you know that, like, this old man, it's like, wait a minute, something's not right about him. And then you remember imagining, like, oh shit, and you brace. Destiel, you look over as he claps, and a sort of, like, almost small thunder wave force just out of, or away from him, and you move back, like, 5 feet. Equinox and Zur, you both feel like a very powerful wind rush by. And Zur, you see this door just suddenly fling open. Let me just... Oh, shit. Wrong tool. And you see these two bags of flesh that were banging at the door just all of a sudden slump to the ground. Here we go.
Well, shit, my count was off.
Well then, I want to know how they got out. Excuse me, I have some investigating to do. Yeah. Yeah. Pardon me, sir. Yeah.
It's still under the table, I thought.
Yeah. Well, remember, he
Nothing
made the
hides from
attack
Mordred.
action.
Oh, fair enough.
I moved out of his way.
Pardon me, Sonny. Yeah. Yeah.
It's oh my god, it's so slow. Sorry, Mordred.
You're good. No, I figured you were like having some lag issues, so I just moved past you. Alright, let's see what's going on here. He's gonna just kneel down in front of the bag of meat. Start biting to himself. Well, I'll think on it later. Let's go have some more soup. Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna hobble his way back to the soup bowl. Pardon me, Sonny. Gonna gently move you out of the way.
I'm just
Soup time!
completely fucking flabbergasted at what's happening.
And I think that's a good place to call it.
Well, that was a interesting night. I want to thank y'all for showing up who watched, or anyone who watches this afterwards. It's greatly appreciated. Way more helpful than you realize. I also want to point out that I have a YouTube channel where I post all these videos as well. It is LDR Undead Army on YouTube. You give it a look up, give it a subscribe. Super helpful. Thank you for watching, and see y'all next time.